Hello, my name is Cecil, and I'm reading the book of John with the Message translation. Today I pick up in chapter 7, and I will read 1 through 36. Enjoy. Later, Jesus was going about his business in Galilee. He didn't want to travel in Judea because the Jews there were looking for a chance to kill him. It was near the time of Tabernacles, a feast observed annually by the Jews. His brothers said, "Why don't you leave here and go up to the feast so your disciples can get a good look at the works you do?" No one who intends to be publicly known does everything behind the scenes. If you're serious about what you are doing, come out in the open and show the world. His brothers were pushing him like this because they didn't believe in him either. Jesus came back at them. "Don't crowd me. This isn't my time. It's your time. It's always your time. You have nothing to lose. The world has nothing against you, but it's up in arms against me. It's against me because I expose the evil behind its pretensions. You go ahead, go up to the feast. Don't wait for me. I'm not ready. It's not the right time for me." He said this and stayed on in Galilee. But later, after his family had gone up to the feast, he also went. But he kept out of the way, careful not to draw attention to himself. The Jews were already out looking for him, asking around, "Where is that man?" There was a lot of contentious talk about him circulating through the crowds. Some were saying, "He's a good man," while others said, "Not so. He's selling snake oil." This kind of talk went on in guarded whispers because of the intimidating Jewish leaders. With the feast already half over, Jesus showed up in the temple, teaching. The Jews were impressed, but puzzled. How does he know so much without being schooled? Jesus said, "I didn't make this up. What I teach comes from the one who sent me. Anyone who wants to do his will can test this teaching and know whether it's from God or whether I'm making it up. A person making things up tries to make himself look good, but someone trying to honor the one who sent him sticks to the facts and doesn't tamper with reality. It was Moses, wasn't it, who gave you God's law, but none of you are living it. So why are you trying to kill me?" The crowd said, "You're crazy. Who's trying to kill you?" "You're demon possessed." Jesus said, "I did one miraculous thing a few months ago, and you're still standing around getting all upset, wondering what I'm up to?" Moses prescribed circumcision. Originally came not from Moses, but from his ancestors. And so you circumcise a man dealing with one part of his body, even if it's the Sabbath. You do this in order to preserve one item in the law of Moses. So why are you upset with me because I made a man's whole body well on the Sabbath? Don't be nitpickers. Use your head and your heart to discern what is right, to test what is authentically right. That's when some of the people of Jerusalem said, "Isn't this the one they were out to kill? And here he is out in the open, saying whatever he pleases, and no one is stopping him." Could it be that the rulers know that he is, in fact, the Messiah? And yet we know where this man came from. The Messiah is going to come out of nowhere. Nobody is going to know where he comes from. That provoked Jesus, who was teaching in the temple, to cry out, "Yes, you think you know me and where I'm from. But that's not where I'm from. I didn't set myself up in business. My true origin is in the one who sent me. and you don't know him at all. I come from him. That's how I know him. He sent me here. They were looking for a way to arrest him, but not a hand was laid on him because it wasn't yet God's time. Many from the crowd committed themselves in faith to him, saying, will the Messiah, when he comes, provide better or more convincing evidence than this? The Pharisees, alarmed at this seditious undertow going through the crowd, teamed up with the high priest and sent their police to arrest him. Jesus rebuffed them. I am with you only for a short time. Then I go on to the one who sent me. You will look for me, but you won't find me, because where I am, you can't come. The Jews put their heads together. Where do you think he's going that we won't be able to find him? You think he is about to travel to the Greek world to teach the Jews? What is he talking about anyway? You will look for me, but you won't find me, and where I am, you can't come. Thank you for joining me today for the reading, John chapter 7, 1 through 36. Please come back tomorrow and listen to the rest of chapter 7. Just pray that you have a great day